And try this. Exit full page. All right. How do I do that? Settings? No. All right, press a button. Let's see, that one. No. How about this one? That one. That one. What button will fix anything? Oh, I hate this fucking machine. Alt-Tab. Settings. How do we get out of this fucking full screen? It's going to be in general. Stream. No, that ain't here. Tools. Help. Help! View. How about a status bar? I did nothing. Uh-huh. Docs. No. That did nothing. List boxes. Oh, how about that? Oh, good. Okay, let's go here. Oh, hell. No couch? What do you mean, no couch? Why don't you respond to me? Jesus, why aren't you responding, you slow bastard? Live streaming. And nothing happens. Well, potentially inappropriate messages for review. Trying it again. Trying it again. Okay, it's live. Now it's showing that one. Oh, Jesus, there's people here. Try double-clicking the screen. Oh, what happened? No, that took it to full screen. Exit. Okay, it's got to be this other thing, right? Now, if I move this, does that move? No. Can I stretch it out? Can I fill the screen with it? What happens if I click that? Can you see me now? Skip ahead to live. I'm not even live. You guys can see live. I'm going to leave the noise off. Oh, that's a mistake, I'm sure. But, now, if I move this, does that move? No. Can I stretch it out? So how do I get to there? You don't want to see me anyway. Does the penny move? Oh, that's just doesn't. Nothing works. Do we get anything if I press this? Can I fill the screen with it? Skip ahead to live. I'm not even live. You guys can see live. Oh, this is just frigged up. Yeah, I'm playing. Look, I can make it go up and down. Oh, that's just... Okay, I'm going to mute because that's not helping me any. You guys just have to see stuff. Not like this is in focus anyway. Yeah, it doesn't give you a big picture of what you're looking at. Like it's tiny little thumbnail. Yeah, it's gonna lag. I'm out here in the woods. I got the woods effect. Yeah, I'm not getting live either. I can't even focus. Let's try focusing over. Look, here's this. Well, let's do this one. It's got sharper things on it. This is just an experimental thing. You're not really going to learn much. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to learn much. Okay, what do you see? You see 4 pennies or 1 penny? Or you see my ugly mug? Wait for the focus. I focused it 10 minutes ago, so it should show up soon. This anything? No, there's nothing here. Ain't nothing here, Lieutenant. Yeah. You see, what you're seeing is what I did like 20 minutes ago. Ray, are you in here? Okay. Oh, I need this. Please enter the name of the scene. Ob. That didn't do anything. Okay. Ain't nothing. That is so out of focus. Now, on my end, that's crystal clear. All right. That's a woody. Can you see the woodiness? Well, I can see the woodiness. It'll be 20 minutes before you can see the woodiness. Look at the streaks on that. Isn't that pretty? All right. One little pussycat went to sea on a beautiful pea green boat. How's the audio, at least? Okay, I can do pantomime, and the pennies would be the mime. I need another monitor. I need another computer. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's neat. It's like this, only bigger. Try settings on OBS and put it on Studio. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's one that says settings. Put it on Studio. Let's see. English. Yeah. Default theme. Could it be in there? No idea what dark or Rachni means. Confirmation. Enable. Snap sensitivities at 10. I'm going to guess that's good. I'll get the one that goes to 11 one day. Okay, stream. Gray. Output. I don't know what any of this is. Audio. Video. Hotkeys. Revert. I don't know what any of this stuff is. But yeah, let's look at advanced. Okay, I'm going to get out of this window. That did nothing for me. Oh, wait a minute. What's this studio mode say? Oh, look, it's one picture. Oh, look. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay. We're making progress. It's mostly backwards, but by God, we're making it. Nope, it did that again. Now you still got the penny up there, so let's try. What happens if I do this? No. What do these do? Any change? Oh, look at that. We got both of them. Yeah, we gotta undo that real quick because I didn't shave like this week. So what I want to do is sell. Whoa, that's not right. Huh, those pennies. Okay, I can imagine the pennies are over here. I should move the camera over there. Yeah. Okay. Now, can you see the penny and the Kenny? Penny goes up. Penny don't go up. I'm probably not live. Oh, not even close. I have to skip ahead to see my own broadcast. There's something wrong with this. Yeah, well, I should move a bunch because I'm like on the 13S over here now. Let's try that one. Oh yeah, try it this way. I don't know what these buttons do. Because I try something out and it's 20 minutes before we see it. Hey, alrighty. So we could do some, oh hell, I'm way behind. Let me find some stuff here. Oh, there we go. Another good box. That's probably a good box. Okay, let's try moving ahead. Now you see, I can't adjust the size on these things, which really upsets me. Let's pull something out here. Whoa, there it goes. O2. Here's something. Here's an O2 with no 2. Now, can we see this? I'll give it 20 minutes and maybe we'll see it. Yeah, this is an 1800-year-old penny. This is built in 200 BC. Marcus Aurelius was still on the throne. How far can we zoom in? We should be able to zoom in as well as the camera. Hey, there's Abe. Pay no attention, man, behind the curtain. That's a grease-filled die. Isn't that pretty? Now, can I point to it? I had a pointy stick. And it looks like that. Now, I should be able to tilt that. Let me straighten that out. I got the coin on a card, so I can move the card around. See that? There's the edge. So I can move the card around, and I don't scrape up the penny. I only touch it when I move it. But I can also tilt. Yeah, we got a hydraulic system coming soon. But you can get an angle shot. As long as I don't put too much English on it. It should be okay. All right, there's a penny. Let's see what the next one is. We'll just pull this out at random. What's that one? It's a nickel. I'm rich. Let's see what it doesn't say anything about what's wrong with it. Oh, okay. Maybe see if you can pick this one up. Let's try zooming out some. Let me know when you see it. Let's go all the way up. And can you see me now? Zoom, zoom, zoom. This is probably why I saved it. Can you tell? That baby's pretty screwed up. Note the wide rim on with my pointy stick on side A. We'll call it the right side. And over here on side B, we'll call it the left side. The letters are almost falling off. Now, this is at least a misaligned die. If the yeah, it's on. If this spacing is the same on the back, then it's off center. But it's not really off center or misaligned enough to really matter. That is a misaligned die because the back is right and tight. Do we get the date on that? Oh, it's a, I'll just look at it. I can't see any of this. I think it's a 1982 with a mark beside it. P. All right, let's go look at that. It's before 1990, so you gotta look at every darn detail. All right, more detail. Can we get any more? That looks like a regular old P to me. But normally I have it, it's on the screen, it's this big. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta do it like that big. Now it's, crash, 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 crash. Wait, let's see if I can do this. Get my head over there. Crash, crash, crash. I can crush my own head. Bitch, bitch. Anybody like that Monty Python? Okay, next one. Now eventually, I'll have these lined up. What happened here? Oh, this is a, all right. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Is it clipped or is it frigged up? Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, in 1944, they printed a lot of pennies upside down. Is that a clip or is it a lawnmower damage? Here we'll have to get a better view. And that's it. There we go. Well, that's not even close to round. I mean, come on, that's not a clip. Okay, that's like PMD. Now, it would be more believable if this space down here wasn't so wide. And that, of course, if this blade mark in the middle wasn't there, then it might be believable. But when you're looking at these clips, take a look at the opposite side, right? When they mill it, you know, they run the penny through this annealing, well, this milling press. It squeezes it is all it does, just to raise the edge. So you go opposite where the clip is, and you see if there's a rim there. Well, look, there's no rim here. Therefore, that's a clip, except that this is more evidence of a lawnmower. Okay, that's my lawnmower penny. Yeah, we'll put that away. That was fruitless. Now, what's the next one here? It's a 1994 D with a DDR. Number 3. All right, let's look at this. That should be right down there inside that memorial. We're looking for a little extra metal somewhere on that statue. I'd have to look up what this DDR is exactly. Oh man, I can't see a damn thing on this tiny little portal. How do I turn that on? How do I make that bigger? 5 watching? You guys are suckers for punishment. All right, I can't see a thing. Somewhere on this coin, if it's what I'm saying, the DDR3, I'd have to look that up, but I'm going to guess that is probably something right around the size of that statue. I can't, this is tiny. This is about an inch and a, yeah. From what I see, I can see the penny, but it's as big as this. So I sharpen that up. So 15 minutes later, I can see it on YouTube. And, well, I just can't see a darn thing here. That's too darn small. Let's look at the EPU. Okay, let's look at the tips on the S. Here's what, it's gone. There it is. When I look at these, look at the reverse for double dies, a lot of things I check. Where's my pointy? There you go. The ends of the S, the little serifs, the points. I'm going to see that those are right and tight. If they're not, that's one of the big places you're going to find a split serif show up most. Another spot that shows up real well is the tip of that R. I check the FG because you get a lot of distortion and distension on the FG. And come down here and I check the tips of the serifs, or my pick, on the N, on the T. Look at the little tips, both on the, toward the center and towards the outside. And the O is a good giveaway, but check those little tiny points, those serifs on the N. And you take a look at this. If you see, you'll probably see die cracks coming up in the corners. I look for MD. It'll show up well on the sides of the memorial and up here at the top of the cornices. And here, same thing. Look at the points, but it shows up best on those S's, just because of the way it comes up, and it's just a little point, and you get a little shift when you hub it, and it shows up well. But like me, I can't tell if this is a DDR without I get in with a loop. All right, where is it? I'm not seeing it. Okay, my general rule is if it looks good, I stow it away. If I can't figure it out, I'll get to it later. But if I can't find it a couple of times, I spend it on junk food or candy or those little rides, you know, like the merry-go-rounds. Those are fun. Here's a 57D. Now, I got a bunch of these that are DDO number 1. Let's see if we can see that here. Okay, I got a wide 7. See how pretty that is? Look how shiny that is. That's like brand new. I opened up a roll, and I'm looking at them, and I got 17 of these babies. These are 10 bucks a piece. And when they're this nice. And here, we're looking at the left side, which is, well, anyway, I'll point down here. You're going to look for it right on the left side of Liberty, the R, T, and Y. And it's tough, man. This is a tiny one. And I think this camera might not pick it up. But there's 2 things you can look for also, right? You're looking for a big fat 7. Okay, that qualifies. And you're looking for a die chip in the bottom of the B. Let's see if I can point that. Where's my pointy stick? Right there. The bottom of the B, you get a die chip in there. Now those are 2 markers that stand right out. And if your little USB won't pick it up, grab the loop and you'll, oh, that's what it is. So that's a DDO. And can you see how clean this baby? I got to get my gloves. Here, let me stick it in the pocket here. And get some light on there. That's as shining BU as you ever seen. Oh, this is just practice, Brian. And you probably said that 20 minutes ago. Let me try typing for a minute. This is just practice, comma, Bri. Did you change your name? Okay. I got to get over and watch SJ show. I got on earlier and she wasn't on, and I didn't know what to do. So I just played backgammon for 4.5 hours. Okay, let's see what the next one is. And it's another 57D001. Here is Konica RPM 6 on, why don't I have the date? 1952D. Let's see if we can pick this out right. And I got there's my card. I can't see it on there. Well, if you can see it, it looks like this. We try to get the live scene. There you go. It's his foam board. Oh. I put pennies on it. It's stiff. You get this piece. It's like, 6 feet wide up at Walmart. It's $3. It's a 1/4 inch thick. It's stiff. I use it to make my my penny spatula so I can flip a bunch of pennies over all at once. But it's pretty handy. I put the pennies on there so I don't scuff them up. Let's see if we can recognize that double die. 1952. That should be DOG West. And that's Wexler number 6. And here is another trick. I took that camera out. And let's get in all the way, just as far as we can. And I got to work with that. And my scene is so darn small, I can't really tell. But I'm looking at some space right under the upper serif. Now, I can't point to it because I got this camera just about in contact. Here we go. I'll show you. I got that camera just about in contact with the penny. Now, these older ones, I don't mind it so much. But this is as much as I can zoom in. And that's pretty good. There's Abe's mouth. He's hungry. What big eyes you have. What big ears you have. Okay, let's see if we can find Liberty. Yep. What a big Liberty you have. Oh, good. It stops at the torso. That's good. All right. But there is what should be an RPM. Now, you're going to find you can see things a whole lot better with a loop than you're going to with one of these babies. They're good. Technology needs to come a little bit further, and then these will outshine the loop. But for now, one of those and an eyeball is the shit. So put it together. Now I'm going to keep these straight so I don't lose them. So let me just pick up a little. Yeah. Somebody saying something? See, I got this big screen here. I can't shrink it anymore. It says, it's me, Brian. I'm back. Hi, KPV. Good show. Love it. Thank you, Brian. Jerry Holder. Yes. Yes. Ezekiel's getting a kick out of it. SJ's on. Gotta go. We're just playing right now. I use a 22 long rifle plastic ammo box, right size, and it can fit multiple coins. I use a United States It's a priority mailbox. It's the right size. They give them to you like that, and I can put ammo in my ammo box. But really, I don't bother with the ammo because I'm such a lousy shot. I can't hit the garage from inside it. What do we got here? Oh, here's a DDR that doesn't have a match. Come on out. Okay, I'm going to guess you're right under the statue again. This is not listed by Wexler. It's not listed by Copper Coins. You can't find it on Variety Vista. I went through, oh, I can't see this. Went through Crawford. I got nothing. What you're looking for is a little bit of extra metal right to the right of Abe's knee. Well, I think that's it. I'm looking at it. It's this big on the screen. I do better to look at the penny. This is how I look at pennies. Yeah, it's there. This is a DDR. That is a Class 8, according to Wexler. Copper Coins calls it a Class 9. He's going to invent his own system. But it's not listed anywhere. So, what do? You send it into Wexler, pay $5. I'm going to attribute the darn things myself. That's a Ken DDR number 1. That's right. And it's in, well, it's AU. You got some spots on there. You know, she's starting to tone up pretty good. It still reflects light, as you can see. The back's about the same. You know, kind of shiny, a little splotchy. Okay, great. It's worth $1,000. Who wants it? Auction. Auction starts at $1,000. You said if you can figure out how to send a super chat, it's yours right now. What's this one? This is a 68D with a filled D. Nobody cares about these things, but somebody ought to record it because you always have 15 people. How much is this worth? Do you see anything wrong with this penny? How much is it worth? Okay, yeah, that's just filled right in. All right. There's nothing else remarkable about this coin, except it's got a filled D. The middle of the post when the die broke off, wore out, got slobbered up. That's about it. Yeah. What's that one? 2006. And the question is that a struck through reverse? I don't know. Could be. Who knows? Let's look at it. Let's see. I think that's right side up. Where would it be? Could that be it? Yeah, that's it. So is that a strike through? And that somebody with a pair of pliers or a screwdriver just smacked it? Did it land on the road and get scuffed with your sneaker? Okay. See, I got a freaking million of these. Maybe it is. I'll look at it again. I have a tendency to pull stuff out of the boxes, look at it. If I find it, I set it aside. Then I get this big pile of crap on the table, and then I got to do something with it, so I just shovel it into a bag. I got bags and bags of this stuff. What do? It just builds up. I don't get to it. I'm just fooling myself, really. Why do I bother searching? I don't find anything good, or if I do, I just leave it in these bags. Okay. Now here, I told you about these. I don't think it's lamination on the 2006 because they took the tin out in 62. So in 63, it was just the copper and the zinc. And then in 82, of course, they had that big mess there where they took the copper out altogether. So you got a thin plate. It's going to be tough for that thin plate to have a lamination here. And that particular example, which I don't know where it went. I probably shoved in that box. That was kind of sharp and ought to go through. I'm not going to dig that out. So I don't think it's a lamination. Okay, here I got a few of them that are marked DDR. Yeah, I pull them out, shove them in something, and I'll get to them later. This might be on Wexler. It looks like it's on the on his. Well, if you're seeing it, might be on the right. It might be on your left. I really don't know. Okay, to me, that toothpick is on the right side. And what I'm looking at is a bit of metal, I think, not too far from that toothpick, right beside the statue. Now, let's see if we can wiggle that around a little. Can you guys see anything? Because I sure as hell can't. A week ago, I got that quarter with a die chip. Alaska quarter claw and tree. Oh, let's see. I got one here somewhere. I swear I just had it. What's that one? No. I got a few of those. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just practicing. Well, there's some extra quarters here, I think, somewhere. Maybe it's up here. I haven't seen it. No. No. Oh, here's one you're gonna love. So anyway, I take those 2006 DDRs and they kind of stockpile. I don't do much with them. I just stick them. Alrighty, this stuff here, I don't even know what it is. I got no idea. I got this bag. I got a box with a dozen bags in it. And the bags, I mean, they're full. They're quart-sized Ziplocs. And I got no idea. Did I just clean off the desk, or is there something in there that's good? Okay, here you got. There's George. Here's this unsightly effigy thing. I mean, what? Who? What? That's not a good idea. Look at this mess. Let's put this on the money. Okay, it's a 2017. It's a P. Now let's look at him real close. It's a Clash. You see right under his nose, those little ridges, those little bumps? That is a Clash die. Now this is the second one of these I found. That's kind of a neat thing. If you get the light right, you can see it. Now the other one, I mean, it comes down, it looks like he just, blew boogers all over himself. And it's a little bit back here. Now look, I find it, it's gone. I got another toothpick. I find these clashes on the effigy behind the head, and it looks like spider webs, right? I find it right in under his, what is this called? Under his fancy hair, right in beside that G, and right above and inside that little hair. But I'm going to get my hair done like that. But I'm going to grow it out, and there we go. Okay, if I can get the light right, you can just barely kind of see it. Maybe, kind of, sort of. It's there. Yeah, but the last one I sold for $5-6. I was pretty happy with that. People like this sort of thing because you don't really see them. But apparently they're all over North Florida, so that's good for me. Yeah, we'll keep that one around. That one we'll call it Ken Clash die number 2. Yeah, I'll stick it up here. We'll lose it. What do you suppose that is? That's at 57. These are 1960D small dates. These are unimportant. Is this right? There. Look how shiny that is. Yeah. Look at this. They're upside down again. 1944 and 1960, the Mint did all these pennies upside down. They had this one guy who was dyslexic, and they said come back in 6 months, and he came back in 6 years. Well, they let him come back. There you go. That's a 1960D small date. So what I want to do there is look hard at that D, and also look over here at Liberty real hard, because sometimes you get a lot of DDOs. Let's see. This one just says DDO. I don't know. Let's look at it. It's a shield. It's hideous. It looks like Big Ugly Sue. Okay, you see anything here? Yeah. Now that's what. How much would you pay for this if it was, a real DDR? Oh, this one. I was looking at this. I'm thinking this is actually like a slide doubling. See the way see the extra thickness on these? It's not a match. And I got this thing, and it's not quite right. I'm thinking this is MD, and if you look up slide doubling, that would be a good example. Yeah, but there's a lot of distension and distortion on all of these letters. How close can we get? Let's try that out. But there is stuff in these rolls. Yeah, you see that? That's solid. It's a good. It's not flat. It's not a shelf. It's a slope. Right there on the side of that, the E and the R and the I and the B and the L and the T and the, well, all of them. The boogers, that was 20 minutes ago. You must be on my regular feed that I see. Okay, so that one I think is push doubling, which is worthless, but that's a hell of a thing to see. Alrighty, what's that one? 1979 RPM. I can tell you right now it's not. That is a broken mint mark punch. 1959. No, that's dyslexia. And that's gravity. And that's gone. What do you suppose that went? Oh, Christ. That's not even it. Okay, we'll find that one another day. And that was a buy error. And they're kind of neat. Here's some nickels. Okay, I got a 2005 and something. Well, I don't know. Let's look at it. Let's see what's going on with this. If you can find out what it is before I do, yell it out, because I don't know what to expect on this. It's like the mystery. We know there's something probably here, but we don't know what. See anything yet? 2002 P. No, 2000. All I got to go on is this says, oh, 2002 double dome. 2005 die chips. Die chips, that tells me it's going to be in the back. Let's look on the left and the right. See anything? I'm not seeing anything. This is pretty screwed up. Die chips. I find them a lot on the left, right on the side of the, there you go. Right up here in that, right beside the overhang. Right in there. Same thing on the other side. And a lot of times, right on the side of the building, you know, these big beehives. And I also get them in the letters of Monticello and 5 cents, but more on the right side for some reason. And it's the way the things come together. I get them over on the right more than I do anywhere else. I don't see any blasted die chips. You see anything? George Flemington. I don't know what that means. Okay, we'll put that one up. That's nothing. That's bubble gum. Yummy. I'll buy a pound of lettuce. Okay, there he is. I have trouble checking these for errors because it's like he's staring at me, and I get really paranoid. Okay, right there in the Liberty. Can you see it? Can you see it? Have I got a regular one? Let's see what this one says. You get some die chips on B and E. And let's look at the date real quick. Yep. And here's another one. This one, he really stares at you. Jesus, Jesus, I'm freaking out over here. There you go, right there in the middle of the E. And that's a die chip. Not a whole lot of value, but well, hell, I'll keep them. You know, let's look at the backs. We got FS. We got nothing over there. Looks pretty simple. Dome's good. Monticello. Oh, look, there's another one. Got a whole roll of these. So the O. Okay, over here we got the Ocean in View. It's got no words. Shouldn't it say the Ocean in View? Oh, that! Look at that! Ocean in View. And that's a 100-year-old penny, a 200-year-old penny, and that's worth a lot of money. Probably 6 cents, maybe. I put these away and I save them. They build up, and I get bags and bags, and I mean bags of this shit. This is just the stuff I've gone through. There's more over there. Who knows what it is? What do you got here? That's another 1957. What do you got here? What's wrong with this guy's eyelid? You see anything wrong with this eyelid? On a 55S? There wouldn't be no 55S double eyelid. All right. See, a lot of this stuff I put up before I get the sharper camera. You see anything wrong with that eyeball? Oh, geez, you know, that does kind of look interesting. What do you see? Yes or no? Let's get the focus right on that. And let's try wiggling this just a little bit back and forth. Is that a spot? Can you see what I'm saying? Right straight in front of his eye, like he's looking at a bug right here. Right here. All right. See, that's the kind of thing I keep. Is this something? Because if it is, well, it's pretty minor. But it's also not documented by Wexler or Wiles or Daughtry. I haven't checked. I probably have not checked Crawford on this because I got that not too long ago, and this is, you know, been around for I don't know how long. I really don't know much. I need to keep like a log on the whole history of these pennies. Otherwise, I just figure I must have found it somewhere. There's more of those 57s. I need to sell some of those 57s. Look at this. The place is lousy with them. They're everywhere. There's two more. Two more. Oh, I got some dimes. And it says die chips. Yeah, I keep them. The die chips make good markers. So there's a double die. Sometimes they write down, oh, look, it has die chips here on his nose. Looks like a booger. Or you get them on his ear. Okay, maybe not this one. In his hair. Take a look at this one, 99. Around the eye, nose, face, mouth. Yeah, I think you got some right there, like on his chin line, his smile line. That's the way to go. Then back here on the branches. Well, see on the stems and branches of, let's see, there's the oak. And that looks pretty good. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, big fat die chip and die crack right on the bottom of that torch. And you can follow it up, look at the top. And same thing. Those are, let's see, can you see right straight in front of there? You get these little bits of raised metal. Those are die chips. And you look around these leaves. Look to the center of your coin. And if there's going to be, you know, class 8 doubling, it's going to be right around that center. A lot of times it'll show up in these dimes right here beside these bands. So let's give that a tilt while we're here. Okay, that looks clean. But you get these die chips. They make good markers. So maybe you missed something. You can go back and say, oh, I got die chips here. Maybe it's something. And then you just throw them back in the box. And that looks pretty good. And this looks pretty good. Must be that bit right beside his mouth, what we're looking at there. Oh, we got some machine doubling over there. Nope, nope, that's not machine. Yeah, that's a big fat spread. That's die deterioration. Yeah. You think that's doubling on his eyelid, Misfit? I'll send it to somebody. I think Chris Rhodes is next. You still on that 55S? How much time lag is there between what I say and what you see? I have no way to measure that. I can count, but you'd see me delayed counting. All right. 57 Bs. Let's get past those. All right. What do you got? 95 DDR, left side of the 8th column. All right. This is one of those weird things. What is this? What do you got? 8th column. That's upside down again. I kept bringing that guy back. Okay, you got 6 on the right, you got 6 on the left. Now that's 7 right beside the statue, right? And this is 8 right here. On the left side, I've got, what the fuck is that, Lieutenant? Okay, is that a, what do you make of that? His ear had something. On which one? 10 seconds. What happens? Have I got any crazy lamination errors? Yeah. But I got this book. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. They're over there, and I'm not wearing pants. So we're just going to leave that one. And sides which they're stacked up, and I'd have to go through and find out which one it is. Yeah, there's lands all over the place. A lot of them are fine cracks. A few of them get to be pretty heavy. Sometimes you get these big, big swaths of the coin just missing. It's like this deep. All right, let's look at this next one. 2006. Oh, that's more DDRs. What we got in here? I don't know. Can you get it apart? 42S, RPM, and DDO. Oh, I know these have been there for a while. 42S, that looked like an DDO. Let's look at the S. That says, oh, I can't see a damn thing on this little screen. All right, how do I make that bigger? Well, that's something for another day. But geez, I can live stream. I lost the dimes. Must have put them somewhere. They're probably in the box. Okay, this is supposed to be an RPM. I'm going to take the camera out and put that right on. You seeing it? I can't see much on this screen. It would be, from what I can see, either on the top or right off the bottom left side. All right, next one. There's 3 of them in here, so that might be something else. And that goes to join the 95. Yeah. See, I'll take this when I'm done, all this mess I got right here, and I'll just stuff it in a bag and put it in a box. Okay, the next one. That should be an RPM. Let's try this. If I keep my thumb right there. 42S. What do you see? This is hard. Yeah, one more iteration on these digital scopes. We're going to have some nice tools. Can you see anything on that? Because I'm looking at this tiny little screen. Alrighty. If we can just increase the size of these by about 2 or 4. Alright. Is it or isn't it? That is one frigged up mint mark. And we got something going on. See the 9? Okay, there you go. This is axiom number 9 when you have doubling on the date and on the mint mark in the same direction, same distance. It's MD every time. This one's MD. But I'm going to put it right back in the box anyway. There we go. Let's reload this. Well, I've had enough. I need to get some coffee, put on some pants, blow my nose. What's this one? 1946S. I'm wondering, is this a DDR? It has a big question mark. See that? I don't know what it is. See, I'm not always able to judge what this stuff is. I'll put it back. I'll get to it later. I'll take another look. DDR. Where? First thing I'm going to look at is the date. All right? A lot of these DDRs, the biggest spot it shows up is on the date, which is right there. It's not even a 46. Oh, you lied to me. Okay. Well, that's 1944. The 9 looks a little bit thick, but those things just get mashed, from being in circulation for 30, 40 years. And they flatten right out. Okay, that's a little bit different up at the top. Is that a separation line on that 9? Let's look at what else we got. Eyeball looks okay. That second T in trust, a lot of times will show stuff up. And I look at the W. This ain't helping none. Some of these, it looks like, might be some extra thickness on there, but it might be just beat the shit for 40 years in circulation. All right. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll stick it in here. Maybe if I get time, I'll change the 6 to a 4. You think that's a 67? Oh, let's see what we got over here. There we go. This is beautiful. I keep this shit in a Ziploc bag so I don't scuff up the protector, which keeps the coin from getting scuffed up. Okay, let's wind that up. And I'll be winding that down in just a minute. Wow, that's just useless. That's a 2005. It's a satin finish, MS69 red. There's like 7 better. And there's like, you gotta own a baseball team to qualify for one. That's pretty. I'm gonna turn that light off, see if we get some ambient light to show it off even better. Isn't that pretty? That's even. Even color, even strike, well balanced. This is almost perfect. See if we can put a little different light in here. We get the LED. Ding ding. And I can put light on it from the side instead of right overhead, because what the hell's that? Hey, look, I can magnify it. Yeah. Now, oh, here's a neat one. Where's that penny? That's a circulation strike. I don't want to put that directly on there. Let me do this. All right, now that's a circulation strike. When I shine light on it, see how it just, you get this light, these blast lines. I can't point here. Where's that? I'm losing my mind. There it is. And here you see these cartwheels, right? And they are screaming bright in the center, right? They spread the light all around and give you a beautiful cartwheel. But I mean, it's bright. You get a center bright spot, and then it fades out. Now compared to the satin, it disperses the light. Well, it's not really a good example because I got plastic in the way. But if you can see it right, my example was useful. Well, anyway, look how good that looks. I'll have to come up with another example on the light dispersal, because what's happening, the plastic is polarizing it, but it spreads the light out in every direction, whereas that one reflects it, and it's a big difference in the way that looks. I can't see anything. I just shine that at my face. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is get this thing to work, and then I can start doing like a coin roll hunting class, right? So I can show people what sorts of things to look for. You know, look for those grease-filled dies. Look for those die chips. Look for those buy errors. Look for those double die reverses. Look for those clash marks and show examples. That's the whole idea there. Maybe it'll take off, maybe it won't. If nothing else, I'll have a lot of fun. Hey, did you see my video on selling? You really ought to check that out. There's some good tips in there. And guys, I love you very much. I'm going to go watch Sylvia because I'm taking people away from her. We'll see you later now. And I'm going to figure out how I disappear. This might be it. OBS is currently active.